2014 New York State Public High School Athletic Association Hall of Fame inductee. In the athlete category, Carl Yastrzemski.
There goes a ground ball, base hit, number 3,000, Yastrzemski's got it.
Before he was Yaz, the greatest living Boston Red Sox was Carl Yastrzemski from Bridgehampton, New York. Now, it wasn't the field of dreams, but it's where he first learned what it would take to become one of baseball's all-time greats. The son of potato farmers, Yastrzemski was taught at an early age the values of an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. That mentality would begin to pay dividends at Bridgehampton High School. The so-called undersized athlete got everything he could out of his athletic talents. In 1957, the 5'9" Dynamo set the Suffolk County record at the time for the most points in a single basketball season. Then that spring, he threw a no-hitter with 18 strikeouts in the Suffolk County Championship game. The two-sport star was starting to get just as much attention for what he did on the hardwood as for what he did on the diamond. But in the end, it was always about the sport he learned from his father. In fact, his dad was good enough to play in the bigs, but put his family first.
He could have been signed by the Dodgers and the Cardinals, a couple teams, but it was during the Depression and they weren't paying that kind of money. So he decided to stay on a farm, but he could hit.
Growing up on Long Island, Carl, like many of his friends, was a huge Yankees fan. And he had an opportunity early in his career to play for the Bombers, right out of high school.
My father wrote $100,000 down. I think the Yankee scout wrote $60,000 down. And when he got passed the paper from my father, he says, nobody gets $100,000 from the Yankees. You're always in a World Series and stuff like that. And my father said, that's got nothing to do with it. And he threw him out of the house. That was the end of the Yankees.
Once the offer from the Yankees was officially off the table, it was off to college for Yaz. He would attend the University of Notre Dame on both a basketball and baseball scholarship. However, there was never any doubt that baseball was where he would make his name. Yastrzemski would leave Notre Dame early and sign with the Boston Red Sox. After a short stint in the minors, Yaz would spend 23 seasons in the bigs. In his 3 decades in Boston, Yastrzemski collected 3,419 hits. In 1967, he won both the American League MVP and the elusive Triple Crown. He also won 7 Gold Gloves and 3 batting titles, and was named to the American League All-Star team 18 times. Fittingly, in 1989, in his first year of eligibility, the native New Yorker came back home to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. And now, 25 years later, he's a member of this Hall of Fame as well. Congratulations, Carl, on your induction into the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Hall of Fame.